Hello YouTube, and I am Fanfiction is Cool on DeviantArt. So if you are one of my YouTubers, you can read my stories in the description, but this is for like my DeviantArt account this is where I'll be kind of introducing me, right, like I'm doing right now, and I'm giving writing advice. So hello, I am Fanfiction is Cool. Nice to meet you all watchers and everything. By the way, doesn't watchers kind of sound creepy a little bit? Like, we're watching you. Anyway, so let's go. So I'm Fanfiction is Cool. Nice to meet you, um, all my watchers. Now, today I'm going to be giving some writing advice. You guys. So, writing advice. So before you start writing, you always want to like figure out how you write best. Like me, it's in my room, blaring music and writing. So for you, it might just be something different. You might have to be completely quiet. But before you do anything, you need to figure out how you write best. That's the most important rule. The thing I can tell you. Rule number two: when you're writing fight scenes, like when you're writing a fight scene, you never, or any scene at all, never be really too descriptive with the backgrounds. Like, sure, it's good to be descriptive, but you also want the reader to use their imagination too. So never really describe what they're doing too much. And if you're trying to build tension, it's better to more focus on the characters themselves and the surroundings. Um, like when you like when you say there are cobblestones, don't describe like every little cobblestone. More just describe that there are cobblestones and maybe just a blatant color that they can be, like one color that they can be. Then have the reader use their imagination the rest of the way. Rule number two: when writing a villain. Now, when writing a villain and you want him to be evil, I found them like, especially when writing horror stories, like it can be it's the same rule with any story. You never want to fully reveal the bad guy and his emotions. Not in the middle story. You really never want to reveal the bad guy. You never want to reveal everything about him. You never want to reveal all the cards in his hands. You kind of so you remember, just keep all the cards. Just don't reveal all of them. You always want him to have his secrets. You never reveal all the cards in his hand. Sorry, I'm being a little repetitive, but still, like maybe not even at the end. But there are exceptions to this rule. Like maybe you want to you like it's a bad guy, and you reveal it, but he's not really the head bad guy. Like you reveal all the cards in his hand, but he's not really the head bad guy. See that could work too. Writing tip number four. Now this is what I do all the time. When you're writing scenes and everything, when you're writing dialogue, I find the best thing to do is to actually act it out in real life before you actually write. Like this is just me. Like, you probably don't want to look crazy. You probably don't want to do it outside. So if you can find a nice quiet room or alone, and just pretend like you're in a one-man play, one-woman play if you're a girl. What I found the best thing is just act out, do all the words. Now, writing tip, next one. Now, when writing dialogue, I find it's really not good to plan it out as much. Like, unless you have really something important to happen, kind of just like put it in. But I find it's better to make up dialogue as you go because it makes the conversation sound more real. Like, honestly, like at times the conversation will sound robotic and you can go back and fix it later. Also, last writing tip. When you're actually writing, you want to have a beginning and an ending in mind. You can when you write the draft, write it out, or you can do it in your head. Either way, but you want to have the draft. You always want to have the end at least figured out. At least have the end figured out before you even start writing. All right, those are my writing tips for today. It's nice to meet you, all watchers. Fanfiction is cool here, and Random 27 IFY signing out.